Hey there, how's it going? So this is an update on the Ethereum dollar chart. So right now, what we can actually see with clear evidence is that there's been a very strong downtrend for a very long time. So this downsell started from these heights from about $1,000, and now we're less than 200 bucks. So this line that I've highlighted here is showing an area that is very strong. This is an area of resistance. So so far what we're seeing is that the direction of the trend is down clearly, and price has been going down for such a long time. So what we want to identify is what is likely to happen next. So here we have a couple of things that are sticking out. So we have a trend line here, right? That was going down. If we draw it like this, then we'll see that there was a trend line that seems to have been broken. But this one is not the one that is in play right now. This one, on the other hand, is the one that is in play. So here we have a touch, a touch, a touch, and another one. And if we extend this trend line here, we'll see that this is a possible break of this trend line. So if this is going to be the case, then this could be a factor that is causing the price to move in the way that it is, although it still has to take out this high. But we're beginning our trend line from this break here and continuing down in the downward direction. So what we see is that price is moving up at the moment, and as it's moving up, it's formed this trend line that was almost broken but retested. So this failed break is identifying that the price is still moving up. So this is what we want to see further on moving forward, to see if price is actually going to confirm the break of this trend line. So the reason why this area here is very key is because here we used to have an area of support that was broken, and then this area is now the de facto resistance. So as price is moving higher, where it's going is none other than this place. So I'm going to link a video of how to find hidden levels of support and resistance below the description so that you can see what's up here. So this area is very important as well because of the psychological level of 200. So this lies at the area of the high hundreds. It's 185. Actually, the area starts at 168 to about 250 thereabout. So this is a zone, and this zone is acting as resistance at the moment. So what we want to see is this trend line to hold as a break. So price should now start playing in this region, and when it does that, we want it to also confirm the strength of this new trend, the strength of the uptrend, by breaking this trend line and moving higher. So when it's breaking this trend line, it's actually going to need to be a whole lot convincing in terms of this entire zone over here. So I'll just highlight it like this. So this is the zone that is offering resistance, because at some point there was an equilibrium of the market, and the market was just in this area. So now it has to go beyond this area and beyond this level of resistance and actually start playing in that field. So this is what we're likely to see if the price continues to hold higher. So the entire movement and the entire price action has actually started from way back. So here is a key level that was once very important. So as you can see that at some point while this currency was being traded, actually the recent future past, is that this area was very key, and when price got to this area once upon a time, the price shot up and then it went to the previous high, and then this is where it came back to. Came back to this area, it bounced once, twice, and the third time it broke. So this area is an area that is showing us that there was a lot of interest at this area. So this is where this initial move started. So from this trend line that we've been tracking is where this move started. So the market is always geometric. So here is something that should be evident. So here we see that this is the movement that started this movement. So if we take the mouth of this movement, or the proportion of this movement, and and put it where the break began, which is here, we should also have an estimate of where the price wanted to go. So the price could have gotten to these lows. However, it didn't reach all. It didn't cover that much space. So it would have been over for Ethereum if that had happened, because that would have been below zero. So here we actually found our low at 82, and we didn't go beyond the $50 mark. So if we do go below 50, then I think there's a lot of trouble. But according to this structure, what we're seeing is that the market refused to go lower, according to that harmonic balance that we identify from time to time. So at this current moment, what we're just looking for are trades that are convincing us of the movement towards the upside, and a possible break. Whatever happens. But so far we're seeing that price tried to go lower but is continuing higher. So all that we're going to be looking at is the price action and what it's going to be spelling out for us. So this is the immediate area of resistance, and we're going to be looking for a break of the 200 area and a move towards the 300. So when we're reading the tape, what we're reading are these numbers. So the moment that price is above 260, it means that it's above the halfway or the median of this entire zone that it's breaking. So when price is above the 260 and convincing us that it's moving higher, then we could see some useful plays. But as it stands, we want to see if the break above this wick actually holds. This could be an interesting area of entry. So all that we're going to be tracking is the price action and looking at the dynamic entry zones and exercising supreme caution in how we protect the funds. So this is a rundown of the Ethereum US dollar chart, and I hope that you can find some useful trades in the coming week or in the coming month.